Now, this weekend marks another holiday we have to celebrate pandemic style. But while Easter dinner won't be the same this year, it can still be meaningful, beautiful, and fun. Sarah is here to show you how to achieve a picture-perfect Easter table in just 5 easy steps. Hey, Sarah, what's step number 1?
Hey Trace, okay, so let's start at this end of the table and talk about tablecloths and runners. I don't know about you, but I have a really hard time finding tablecloths and runners that fit our table. So I have a little hack for you. One thing you can do is use the Turkish towels that are so on trend right now. Of course, I have all blue here, but that's just because of what I have in my house, surprise. But you can get all different really nice soft colors and patterns which are perfect for spring. And they often have a kind of fringed edge, which would be nice on a table. Just don't use one that someone's already had a shower with, because that's kind of disgusting. And then if you want to customize a runner width, you could take a tablecloth that you already have, like I've done here, and fold it over. You can do the same thing with a tablecloth and then just have it running down the center of your table.
I think that's so smart, and we have the same issue. We can never get the right length for the runner, so using a tablecloth and doing the fold, very smart. What's our next step to a gorgeous tablescape, Sarah?
Well, you know me, I love a pretty floral arrangement for any holiday, especially this time of year. So I was kind of inspired by the outdoor markets I used to see when I lived in Stockholm and London. So I went to my local florist, you know I love Fiore Oakville, and I went and I pulled a bunch of blooms. And then I picked a palette here. You want to go with a similar color scheme. So I went with all soft blushes and lilacs. And you also want to get 1 or 2 types of greenery to tuck in around it as well. Okay. And then if you're kind of a newbie and this feels intimidating, you can do a little trick that florists do, which is you can make a grid out of clear tape on your vase so that when you're putting your flowers in place, it kind of keeps them in the spot that you want them to go. Generally, you want it to be about 14 inches tall. So that you can see across it. We're all tall in this house, so I don't think it's going to be an issue. Or if you don't want to see the person across the table, keep it going. Keep it going as high as you want. And then, let's be honest, we're kind of getting sick of each other sometimes, right? And then I just paired it in the middle of the table with a rustic bowl just filled with these faux eggs to make it feel a little more Easter-like too.
Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. If I were to buy that bouquet, it'd be about $1,000. Like, it looks absolutely stunning, and she did that herself. It's gorgeous. Okay, what's our next step for our beautiful table, Sarah?
I like to carry the pretty down the full length of the table, not just for the people sitting in the middle. So I made sure to grab a few extra flowers that are the same as the ones in the centerpiece. And I just made these little posies in these teeny little jars, and I spread them down the table with some candles. So it's just, you know, giving everybody something pretty to look at.
Gorgeous. Okay, so we've got the candles, we've got the flowers, we've got the beautiful runner. Are we missing anything on our gorgeous Easter table?
Well, if we want to eat, I guess we want place settings, right? That's the best part of Easter dinner after all. So I found, and I like to keep the place setting simple because there's so much pretty and beauty happening in the middle of the table. I didn't want to take away from it. I found these really sweet plates from HomeSense that have a dotted detail around the edge. It's almost like little mini eggs. And then I just popped a little blue bowl in the center to add some color, and I kept it simple. White napkins, gold flatware, just nothing to distract too much from everything else going on.
Oh, I love that.
Okay, so yeah, instead of place cards with names on them, because we know each other very, very well at this point, I thought it'd be fun to just put an egg in each bowl that describes your Easter personality. So I started a text chat with my punniest girlfriends, and we came up with all these Easter puns. We were laughing our heads off for about an hour. Some of them are not suitable for TV, but we found some that are appropriate. So you have to decide your Easter personality. Are you a practical yoker? Maybe you're the funny bunny. You could be a good egg.
Aww.
Or if you're like me, Trace, you're a reality chick. And then the one that I think most people relate to this year, exhausted.
Oh gosh. Yes.
And they're so simple to make. I found these eggs at a craft store, okay? Little stickers with letters on them that have a clear backing, and I stuck them on.
I love that. And I think all of the designs are timeless, and that's what's gorgeous about them. Thank you.